Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Mafia Mike.
So we are jumping on today because we have been tagged. We were tagged in the Family Feud Yarny style by Nova Gnome Creations. I will of course put her channel link down in the description box. Welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you. Please stick around and please excuse this. I still haven't got myself sorted from getting in from work. So yes, I work in purple for all the purple lovers. Mike says he likes me in purple, but not the job that I do, hey. Anyway.
I've got a gruffy beard thing going on.
Yeah, he needs to have a shave.
It's not too bad, but...
Yeah, but Sam doesn't like beards. Anyway, so there are 9 questions, and at the end you have to think of somebody to tag. We've got to think of someone each. Okay. So we're going to answer the 9 questions and we will tag someone and then it is over to you. But if you are not chosen and you would like to do it, consider it an open tag to all. Even if you want to answer the questions down in the comment section so we can learn a little bit more about you. I've just said Nova Gnome Creations and I'm linking her in the description box.
Okay. Clearly not listening.
No, he never does. So as I was saying, even if you haven't been tagged, you want to do it. If you haven't got a YouTube channel, then feel free to answer the questions down in the comments. We would love to know a little bit more about you. And if you have got a channel but you weren't chosen, it's an open tag, so you can do it as well. And I will leave a blank copy of the questions in the description box as well. So, question 1. Something you hate to find in your yarn. You can go first.
Well, mine would be bath. I hate yarn bath. Hate it.
But actually, between the two of us, you are the most patient in untangling it because
hate it.
I detest it. As soon as I get bath, I chuck it at him and goes, sort it for me, please.
Yes, so I hate yarn bath in my yarn and Sam's yarn.
And you know what I hate the most in my yarn, which has been a very popular answer to this question, and that is knots. There is just no need. If the companies don't have enough yarn to spin a full skein or cake, then they should remove that and make sure that they have enough without any knots being inside, because we don't spend our good money to get a load of knots come out of our skeins and cakes. And another thing is if your package has been damaged in delivery and you've got like bits of cardboard, bits of fluff, bits of grass, you know, that kind of stuff, it's annoying picking all that out, but that hasn't happened very often, to be fair. So is that one done?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so question 2. Something you do for your significant other when they buy you yarn.
I don't know what I do. Have you ever bought me any yarn?
Yes, I have bought you yarn.
Well, clearly you can't remember, but...
Charming.
What do? I don't know. I go, thank you.
Yeah, it's just a generic thank you, maybe a hug, maybe a quick kiss. Nothing special, guys. No. Just cheers. And to be fair, we don't buy each other yarn very often, do we? No. To be fair, Mike has bought me more, but it's been more for like Mother's Day, birthday, and it's been mystery bags and boxes, so I don't even know what I'm receiving. So, but I always say thank you. I always have my manners. Question 3. Something you snack on while crocheting or knitting. Well, we don't knit.
Only sweets, because they're not... they don't last long enough to get sticky on my hand, but no. They haven't got any crumbs or any...
I have a really strict rule, don't I, about eating and crocheting. Yeah. We don't do it unless it's something that is not in your hands long or a cleaner snack. And what I mean by that is I am not going to eat a giant bag of cheesy Doritos, for example, with all that orange powder all over my hands while I'm using and manipulating yarn, because you're just going to ruin the yarn. So I have a real strict rule of you don't eat and touch yarn. No. You eat, wash your hands, then you touch the yarn. Or if you're touching yarn, you put it away before you eat.
Unless you're eating something like peanut M&Ms, because it's got a hard shell and you just...
Yeah, just as long as you're not going to get anything sticky, powdery, chocolatey that's going to transfer onto the yarn. But other than that, you just don't eat while you crochet. I suppose other things you could have is like gum or mints or, you know, that kind of thing. But an item found in your yarn bag.
A hook. Stitch markers. Yarn. Skizzers.
And in mine, you will also find a tape measure, because I use a tape measure a bit more than what Mike does at the moment. Just your normal general notions, to be honest with you guys. Obviously, if we're following a pattern, the pattern will be in the bag as well.
If you've left it long enough, maybe a bit of dust. Or a spider.
Oh, don't. But yeah, just your typical, your yarn, the project you've already started, the pattern, all the notions you need with it. Spare yarn, if you're running low on the yarn you're using. You don't find anything extraordinary in project bags, to be fair, because I just have my things I need for my item in my bag. Everything else I put in my handbag or whatever. Question 5. Something you drink while crocheting.
Mainly tea.
Lots and lots of cups of tea, and not the tea that we taste on this channel, just our normal, delicious,
English
lovely
breakfast.
Yorkshire tea. But occasionally we'll have a Pepsi, occasionally I'll have water or what we call squash. That's about it. Occasionally you'll have a coffee, because you're the only coffee drinker.
I do like coffee. I had one this morning.
Never alcohol. Alcohol and crocheting doesn't mix well, and we're not big drinkers. In fact, we never really drink at home, do we? In fact, we never really drink at all. We're a bit boring. So, yeah, mainly tea. Mainly tea. Question 6. Something you watch while crocheting?
Mainly, at the moment, it's our YouTube. Like the people we follow. So it could be any one of you guys.
Me is mainly watching all of you guys.
For me, it's you guys and like my gamers that I will follow. I'm not going to mention their names.
No, because if we tag them and they ever even think of watching it, they'll be like, why am I mentioned on this?
Well, it might be a good thing, to be fair.
No.
They are massive.
They are really big channels that you watch, but then gaming is a completely different realm, isn't it?
Different realm, yeah.
So for me, it is mainly you guys. I like to catch up on videos while I'm crocheting. But also, we are currently re-watching seasons 1 to 3 of Stranger Things, because I needed to recap before we watched season 4. So we are trying to get through 1, 2, 3. I'm all caught up and remember what went on before we watched season 4. So, but that's only when the children aren't around. Because although it's not too bad, the younger ones in particular, it's a little inappropriate for. The older 2 have already seen it, and they've already seen season 4, and we're constantly telling them don't spoiler it.
Yeah, tell them shut up. Don't say a word.
So yeah, mostly our YouTube channels, but if we're watching a series, which at the moment, like I said, is Stranger Things, we have got other series on the go as well, but we just dip in and out of those because we've seen them before. Number 7, name a sport you love to watch or play. None. Just saying.
I love playing golf. I don't really watch it, but I love playing it. And if there's like a World Cup on or something like that, I'll watch that. But...
To be honest, if England are in the World Cup, that'll be the only time that I choose to have football, which you guys over the pond call soccer. The only time it will be on our TV. My oldest boy is quite into football, but he seems to be waning on that a little bit, and we don't have any of the sports channels, so it's not really an option for him. But if it's the World Cup and it's on what we call main telly, not satellite telly, then it will be on, especially the big games, to see how far we can get in the competition.
Patriotic.
But other than that, I follow none. I don't watch it. I don't play it. I have no interest whatsoever.
I quite like watching snooker.
Oh my god, that's even more snorefest than golf.
Yeah, it's better to watch than
Yeah,
golf.
well, doesn't get put on my
Love
telly though,
golf.
does it, Mike?
I've actually went golf today.
Well, good for you. I had work. Number 8, name a fruit that isn't round.
Banana.
Yep. I like Nova's answer. You haven't seen Nova's video, but she said starfruit. I thought that was genius. Because I've seen this tag many, many times, I obviously know some of these questions. So I've got a few. So there's like a pineapple, which Mike tried to argue with me last night, is round. It's not round. A lemon, dragon fruit.
Kiwi.
Yeah, kiwi is another one. Cucumber is technically a fruit. Just saying. There's several. There are several, but the most common answer is banana. So, and the last one, question 9. Name something you crochet or knit for Christmas or the holiday that you celebrate. Well, we do celebrate Christmas, my favourite time of the year.
I've never made anything for a holiday, so
Mike
can't
has only
answer
been
that.
doing this for what, 3-4 months?
Yeah.
So he has never had the excitement of doing anything Christmas related. Most of my Christmas makes have been tree ornaments.
You have made me a Christmas bear
I did make
with
you
a mask
a
'cause
Christmas
it was
teddy
a COVID bear.
Yeah, it was the hero bear that I changed the pattern to be wearing a Santa suit, but he also had his COVID mask on as well. We're not meant to say the C word. Oops, never mind.
Why?
Sorry.
It's not bloody Voldemort.
Sorry, YouTube. No, but they don't like it and they censor it. And then if I do get monetized, this video might be locked down. Anyway, yes. So I have done mainly toys or ornaments for Christmas. I don't know if this year I have any specific plans. I have been thinking to myself that because I've been so swept away with this amazing journey on YouTube, that I haven't actually had any structure to what I'm crocheting. Sometimes it's joining in with some of you guys that I watch because I want to support you and join in with you. Sometimes it's a pattern that one of you lovelies has shown and I'm like, oh, it's lovely. And then I go and make it. More recently, it's been projects to try and eat up some of the lovely yarn stash that we've got behind us to make room for new. But I haven't actually been focused. Obviously, there's my nan's blanket that I wanted to get done for her birthday, but I started that probably back in March. So, you know, if I had been a bit more time conscious, it could have been done already. So I think next year I need to structure my crochet time a bit better so that I do have stuff like in the run up to Easter, in the run up to Halloween, in the run up to Christmas, so that the crochet that I'm showing on my channel is relevant to the holidays, the seasons, the time of year that we're in. So I want it to be a little bit more...
Well, you're kind of doing a Halloween blanket.
Kind of, yeah. My luck of the draw is a bit Halloween-esque at the minute, but I think the other colours, when they get put in, the Halloween vibe will go. So I don't know. So it's not... It wasn't specific for Halloween. It just looks a bit Halloween at the minute. But yeah, I think next year I'm going to be a bit more structured in what I want to show and display on my channel, rather than getting swept along with some of the crochet alongs or some of the other bits and pieces that a lot of you lovelies do. We'll see how it goes, but I do want to have more holiday specific or themed items next year. So there you have it. So we have answered the 9 questions. Like I said, I'll put a clean copy in the description box for whoever we tag. Whoever we tag, if you don't have time, no pressure, don't worry about it. We just have to give a couple of names. And those that we don't tag, you want to do it, you feel free and be openly tagged. Each and every one of you are openly tagged if you wish. But I specifically am going to tag my Crafty Moo Sarah. Who are you going to tag, Mike?
I don't know. I'm going to tag John Boy.
He's done it.
Oh, has he?
He's done it.
See,
Sorry.
I don't watch enough.
Sorry. He's just done it. John Boy tagged Nova. Nova tagged us.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so who shall I tag?
Do you need help?
I'll tag Granny D.
Oh, you went for the big guns. Ooh, Granny D. I don't know if Granny D's done it or not. We'll have to check out her channel.
Wow.
Granny D, if you've done it, then, you know, you've done it. But if not, Mike has tagged you. So if you have time and if you so wish, please do answer the questions and tag a couple of people in your video. We'd really appreciate it. Same for you, Crafty Moo. If you've done it, don't worry. It is so hard with these tags to know who's done it, who's been tagged, who's yet to do it, because however much we try and keep up to date with you all, sometimes it is impossible. So if the names we've mentioned have done it, don't worry. We've openly tagged everyone who wants to do it anyway. So there you go. That was it. That was our Family Feud Yarny style. So, until the next one.
Stay safe.
Be kind.
Look after one another.
Get some good quality time in, we loved ones.
Get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Love you guys. Take care. Bye.